All right. Happy Tuesday morning. Today is Tuesday, December 17th. It is 8:07 a.m. here on the East Coast. I hope you're having a great trading week. If you're in a trade, I hope it's going well. If you're not, hopefully today there'll be some opportunities for you. The Canadian dollar is weakening and the yen is bouncing around. So if you're not in the yen, I would recommend not getting in. But if your analysis says get in, go for it. But always use proper risk management. And the pound is getting stronger, as is the dollar. So we're going to go over a few trades here real quick. All right, these are the trades that I am recommending that you consider for today. This is the USD CAD, and you see it's steadily going up, and it's going to continue. It's got a long way up, so there's a lot of room for this trade. But as you can see here, it's just steadily going up. The baseline and the conversion line look like they're about to kiss. But even if they do, what'll happen is they'll kiss, and more than likely they'll kiss and then split apart again, and the conversion line and baseline will continue upward as this cloud here. You see this future cloud. So everything is beautiful. Lagging span is still above the price action. Yes, it's a little close, but still, it's probably going to go further away, or it's going to continue to stay above the price action, and this is still going to go up. This is a beautiful trade here. Hopefully, after your consideration, you'll enter this trade. If you're already in this trade, congratulations. If you already made money, congratulations. If you were in and out, that's great. Either way, this is a beautiful, beautiful trade. So definitely want to consider the USD CAD. Next is the Aussie dollar, US dollar. The Aussie dollar is still weakening against the US dollar, as you can see here. The baseline is pointing down, conversion line is pointing down, price action is away from apart away from the conversion line. Lagging span is beneath the price action, and you got a downward cloud. Another beautiful trade. This is a beautiful trade, ladies and gentlemen. It is still rolling down. And as you can see here, it's about to touch this fractal, which is its lowest point that it has reached in a long time. It has been this far down since way back in November of last year. November 2023 was when it was at this point. So, but what is interesting about this is if you go back, you go back to November, it hit that point. Then it got close to that point in April of this year and then bounced back up. And then in August of this year, it hit that point and went back up. So we're at that point again. So actually, this is an interesting point. So what you may want to do if you're not in this trade already is wait until it passes this point, which is around .63368. You might want to wait until it passes that point or goes further beyond that point before you enter this trade if you're not in this trade already. But actually, yeah, now that I've looked at the bigger picture, this is a very important point when it comes to the Aussie dollar, US dollar. We are at a very, very strong crossroads here. So you want to watch this closely and use proper risk management and trade accordingly because we are at a very important crossroads. So just be careful with this trade if you do hop in. All right, next is the lagging span has been beneath the price action. Even still just be careful with this trade. All right, next up is Great British Pound, Aussie Dollar. As you can see, this is another beautiful trade. Lagging span is far away from the price action and it's above the price action. So we still got some room to trade here. It's already hit that point. You see, it's at the highest point that it was back in August of this year, which is around 2.00344. And it passed that point in August, and now it's reached another high point. It reached another high point on the 11th of December of this month, which was 2.01194. So if you want to wait until it reaches past that point before you get in, you can. But looked like it hit that high point and then came back down, bounced off the conversion line, and it looks like it's going to test that point again. So you got a little play here before it reaches that point. If you want to hop in, just be careful because we're getting to that point. You want to make a quick profit, just keep that point in mind right there around 2.01094. So just be careful there. Baseline is flat. So what happens is normally with Ichimoku, let's see if I can show you here, get you a better picture. Normally with Ichimoku, as you see that baseline is flat, so what'll happen is the conversion line will go up, continue to go up as it is. It'll go up to a certain point and then come back down to where the baseline is. Come back down and hit that baseline. It'll either kiss it and then bounce back up again, or kiss it and then go down. So just be careful. We get reaches some very good, very important crossroads on this trade as well. And you do have the upward cloud still pointing upward. So still, even with that, just be careful because this is a sign this might come back down. Okay, so you want to be very careful with that trade, but it's still a nice trade to consider. So uh, just be careful. And this baseline could be because of these points that it hit previously. So just remember with Ichimoku, when you see this, that means it could go up a little bit and then come back down to get back to that baseline. Okay, that baseline is home. You don't like to be far away from home. Just keep that in mind. All right, next up is Great British Pound CAD. Great British Pound CAD is another beautiful trade to consider because the CAD, like I said earlier at the beginning of this, the CAD is getting weaker and the British Pound is getting much stronger. So as you can see here, now what's beautiful about this trade is, as I was going over with the Great British Pound Aussie Dollar, the conversion line does not like to be far away from home from the baseline. So what's beautiful about this trade is you got the baseline pointing up and the conversion line pointing up. Really means this is a strong upward trend. You got this green cloud that's forming upward cloud. So and the price action is very far away from the lagging span. So it's broken out away from the price action here, and it's going way up. So and it's hit this point three times, around this point three times, which is let's see, be a little bit conservative here. 1.8 1.81232. So it's at that point, but it's already past that point. It's already broken it. There's a fight there going on. There's a fight. So because the conversion line and the baseline are pointing upward, and you got this green cloud, I believe it's going to go ahead and break that point. It's hit it one, two, three, almost four times. Really, let's see. One, two, three, four. This will be number five. So it's going to hit that point. And once it does, it's really going to be a breakout. So this is going to be a beautiful trade. So you really want to consider this one because it's going to break eventually, as per Ichimoku. But like I always say, you never know what's going to happen in the market. So always use proper risk management. Always use that protection. That protection is going to save you. Okay, just in case things don't go like they're like they look like they will. All right, so I'm just going back to this USD CAD because same thing. This thing is already on the breakout. So with the Great British Pound CAD, it's about to start its breakout, which is going to be beautiful. So yeah, the CAD is getting weak against the British pound and the US dollar, and it's just starting on this British pound. So Really good chance to get in. All right, last but not least is the Great British Pound Kiwi. Great British Pound Kiwi. All right, you got the baseline that's flat, but the conversion line, yes, it's just starting to point up. So you still got a little room to play with this. Now, if it goes past 2.20998, this baseline more than likely is going to point up. So there are good signs this is going to continue up. You got your lagging span above the price action. We're almost at that point. So if you want to wait until it reaches past 2.20959, you can, and then uh, you might consider entering the trade. You still got a green upward cloud here, but it's starting to tighten up a little bit. So you might just want to just trade with caution on this one. Just watch it and see what happens. But those are trades to consider for today. I As always, I'm always watching the euro US dollar. So this is flat. But what's good about this trade here, the euro US dollar, is it's been flat for a while since around. It's been trading in a range since around the 14th of November. So whenever it breaks, either it breaks up or down, it's going to be a beautiful trade. So just keep an eye on that one as well, because like I said, when it breaks, it usually breaks well, just like you see here. It broke out, boom. It went up a little bit, then it broke out, boom. So either way, when this thing moves, it moves. So all right, that's it for now. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, just put them in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Good luck.